Hello everybody, and welcome to my first commentary and first multiplayer game of StarCraft 2. This is my first match, my first 1 versus 1 match at least, in the Beginners Practice League. You know, where you get 50 games, and you get to play 50 unranked matches, and, well, it's for the beginners. I guess I sort of qualify as beginner, because I never played the original StarCraft and have no idea what I'm doing. And this is my first game, so let's see how it goes for me. I'm blue in the top right, and my opponent is red in the bottom left. And he's mining minerals, I'm mining minerals and building a pylon by my ramp, and he's mining more minerals. Yada yada yada. I assume the early game is always this dull. If you're trying to make a commentary. Oh look, I'm building a gateway, wahoo. And my opponent is now building a pylon by his ramp also. Well, sort of. He's making an assimilator. He's making probes. I'm making an assimilator, and I'm chrono boosting my Nexus. Now at this point I was sort of trying to go for a sort of dual extractor strategy, and I wanted to do something special with it. Doesn't work out too well though, so let's see what happens. He's mining from his assimilator with 1 probe. He's almost got a full Nexus worth of energy without using Chrono Boost. I'm still boosting my Nexus. I'm making another pylon. I have my gateway. I have my Chrono Boosted Nexus. My pylon's out. And this probe does something very special. He helps me block off my ramp by building a cyber core here. And this guy's making a gateway, and then he's making a pylon in sort of a similar place to where I put mine, I suppose. And he has a full energy Nexus now in the early game. And he has rally pointed his Nexus to the assimilator. And he's now mining it with 4... No, wait, no. He went to a mineral field. Awesome. And I'm still building probes. And now I'm building a Stargate. I have my cyber core up, my gateway up. I'm building a zealot to sort of block my ramp. I'm chrono boosting my gateway. And I'm chrono boosting my Nexus at the same time. So dual chrono boost. Getting some probes out. This is my mineral line. I think the amount of workers that I'm supposed to have is 2.5 for every mineral node. I think, so... I don't know, I was terrible at math. I think that's 20 probes if you have 8 mineral fields. At least that's what people tell me. Now I got supply blocked, my gateway's out, I mean my Stargate's out. And now I'm building a fleet beacon and another pylon. Yes, you guys now know what's coming. And this guy's building a pylon, and he's about to build a Stargate. He's got his cyber core up. And now he's using Chrono Boost on his cybernetics core to research Warp Gate faster. Okay. I have my Zealot out. I have a gateway. I have my fleet beacon almost done warping in. And I have enough resources for, everybody knows it, a mothership. And here comes the mothership. And this probe will do amazing things. He's going dual Stargate. Still not using Chrono Boost. And I've made another Zealot, and now I'm making a Stalker. Just for insurance purposes. And To be fair, this is, you know, the first game of the practice league where nothing's ranked. So, you know, we're both crap, to be honest. And he's making 2 Void Rays from a Stargate, and he's not using Chrono Boost. And now he's making another Void Ray from the other Stargate, and still not using Chrono Boost. As opposed to me, and I've been spamming it pretty much the whole game. I'm about to hit it again. And there it goes. So yeah, let's see what happens. And his first Void Ray is now out. He's making his Warp Gate thingy. The early game is dull, yada 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 yada, but hey, this is my first game. It's my first commentary. And now I'm building a carrier. And I'm chrono boosting my Stargate for said carrier. My mothership's almost out. And yay, mothership! Oh, and this probe is continuing to do amazing things and building more pylons, and I am now spamming gateways. I think at some point, yeah, here it is. And I just finished researching Warp Gate. Now I'm building a sentry. My opponent says I'm going to try something new. I put down question mark, and of course, he doesn't tell me. And he's still not using Chrono Boost. My carrier is now out. Building another gateway. And probably more pylons soon. This probe does amazing things. And has no kills. Oh well. And here's my mothership. Pylons, pylons, more pylons. Gateway, another gateway, spamming gateways. Saving Chrono Boost for something, I don't know what. And building stalkers. Meanwhile, my opponent is amassing Void Rays. And I guess we'll see what happens. More pylons. More pylons. More pylons. So, my mothership's here waiting in a corner because my plan is to gather units here and sort of mass recall my army to my opponent's base. I do something very special with this particular mass recall. We'll see what it is soon. At this point I also wanted Blink for my stalkers, and I couldn't remember which building it was from. And at first I was looking towards my Cybernetics core, and then I found out, oh, it's from Twilight Council, so I built one. There it is. Building. Happy. And now something very special happens. Mass recall right as his force is headed off to my base. I do something very special. I mass recall the probe also, and I start building a pylon behind the high grass. The carrier's here, the mothership's here, the stalkers are here. I'm killing pylons, and the Void Rays show back up. And now he completely destroys my force with a bunch of Void Rays. And that's okay. Because I gathered some very important information from this. And here's a critical mistake. He doesn't kill my pylon. And the critical information that I gathered from this is that I was in his base, and the only thing he attacked me with was Void Rays. And what does that tell me? Well, that tells me, first off, I'm about to be attacked by Void Rays, so I start spamming stalkers. Why? Because they can attack air. I don't know if they're particularly good against air, but I spam stalkers anyway, because they can hit air. And that's all that really is important. I cancel my Nexus. He leaves these guys alone. He attacks. My stalkers sort of get caught on the little ramp thingy. And he moves his Void Rays out in a predictable manner. He moves them out to the side over here. So I sort of know that he's about to hook around and attack me up here. So I just, you know, bring a couple stalkers in over here and completely destroy his force. And here's where the critical information from earlier really kicks in. The only thing he attacked me with when I was over here in his base killing stuff was void rays. So I start building a dark shrine. Because I figure he has no detection. And if he does, well, then I'm screwed. But I compensate for that with spamming a lot of zealots. And here's where things kick in. There's the pylon, and I build a whole bunch of zealots. My plan is, I don't really know if he has detection or if he started building cannons in his base yet, after I destroyed his force. So I build a bunch of zealots, and they're essentially going to be decoys, distractions for Dark Templar, so that if there are cannons, I have time to kill them by using these guys as human shields. Protoss shields, meat shields of some sort, whatever. My Dark Shrine's about to be finished. I'm attacking these rocks. And yada 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 yada. It's done! Wahoo! And now I put the Dark Templar in. And my guys start moving out. He's got more void rays. My guys are attacking the Stargate. I should have really hit the pylon, but while these guys are over here being decoys, I just ate his entire mineral line. And now I start going for the pylons. Pylon, pylon, zealots are meat shields. This guy is just attacking an unpowered building. I task him off that soon. Pylons are dead. More pylon. And at this point, I'm sort of going, I should keep an eye on his nexus in case he manufactures another probe. Because I didn't know if he'd expanded or not. Turns out he didn't expand. I apologize if my voice sounds terrible, I have a cold. And he GG's. So, what did we learn from this? Well, we learned that void rays destroy motherships and carriers. And we learned that... I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my first game, which was also my first win, which is also my first commentary. Wahoo. See you guys later.